This is my passion, and the most creative expression that we can pull together. A format to separate facts from feelings so the information flows a little bit better. I've been groomed by the great ones. I do more than just make it rhyme. I make it make sense on a level so there's no doubt in your mind that you heard the truth the first time. That's why I'm able to step out with no fear and know that I can deliver. So less talking unless it's poetry. Don't move unless there's purpose behind it. This is a mental picture developing in front of you, and there's good intentions behind it. My name is Artist Romero, and this is Cosmic Poetry Radio. It's Cosmic Poetry Radio. Thank you once again for tuning in to Cosmic Poetry Radio, broadcasting live from Worldwide Access Studios. Tonight's show is brought to you by Arm in Arm for Climate.org and also Mississippi Rising Coalition. Check them out at msrising.com. We have an exciting show laid out for you. We have a follow-up part 2 interview with Umi Mills from the Mississippi Farm to School program. Also a word from Colette Pichon Battle and a big announcement in conjunction with Arm in Arm for Climate.org, and also going to swing things out via satellite to Aisha Jade in Pensacola, Florida. My name is Artist Romero, and you fascinate me. You know everything, and I think you would make me feel complete. You are the needle in the ever-expanding haystack, and every step you take raises the mountain. It's like a river constantly being fed by a fountain. And since energy and mass are two expressions of the same thing, and reality doesn't exist until light brings it to be, what I'm trying to ask is, can you see me? This is Cosmic Poetry Radio. You stay close. Mississippi for a Green New Deal. My name is Artist Romero, coming to you from the Salvation Army Kroc Center in Biloxi, Mississippi, here with Umi Mills, co-director of Mississippi Farm to School Network. And Umi, when they visit the community garden out here in Biloxi at the Salvation Army Kroc Center, what would folks expect to see? Can you show us around a little bit?
Absolutely. So, of course, we're growing food. That's the number one thing they'll find growing is food, and we're growing crops like okra. This is something that many Mississippians are familiar with. We encourage folks to eat things raw, but we've had okra in gumbo and fried and sauteed and all that. So you'll find things like okra, you'll find things like eggplant, tomatoes, bell peppers, hot peppers, and of course we're growing an array of flowers to encourage pollinators and all that. That just spreads beauty in the garden as well. We know that's been an issue in our communities, and the Black community is beautifying the space. So we also have flowers, plenty of flowers growing out here.
I see you have the sunflowers over there. And, I know some folks are familiar with sunflowers, but one of the health benefits of sunflowers, they reduce cardiovascular disease, they reduce high blood pressure and high cholesterol.
Right.
Just so you know.
Yeah, and a lot of folks grow things because it's common in the area. We live in the sunniest state, one of the sunniest states, Mississippi, so sunflowers are not only beautiful, but you can also allow them to go to seed, which is where we get sunflower seeds from, and it's just something attractive. A lot of children love to explore that. That's the first thing they go to when they come to the garden is the large sunflowers.
Really nice plants around here. Beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.
Very. From the roses to the sunflowers. I saw your eggplants over there a second ago. Naomi, how do you turn a space like this, a garden, this outdoor space, into an educational space for children?
You know, I find it's not as hard as people think. A lot of children enjoy being outside anyway, especially once they come out and it's, free range to run and explore. But more importantly is we have activities for them oftentimes. When we had our grand opening, we have hopscotch made out of concrete slabs. One of the children painted it with a lot of beautiful art. We had a painting station. We've even invited a local farmer to bring chickens out, so they were able to go and check out some chickens. And then a lot of it is about tasting and touching and smelling. So when you're able to engage children in the garden, they can smell lemongrass, they can smell mint, they can nibble on okra when they walk around. It becomes not only educational, but a really fun experience for them.
Entertain all their little senses, their sense of smell, taste, sight, all of them, huh?
Absolutely.
Naomi, how does this space facilitate food sovereignty?
Yeah, so I've noticed that when children grow their own food, they're more likely to eat it. And that's just one of the things that empowers them to make choices for themselves in terms of what they want to consume. So that's something we encourage, is for children to not only touch, taste, smell, explore, but to grow their own food. So we even had a station for them to plant seeds. And it's been about a week and a half. We've already got sprouts coming up. So they've been invited to come back out and see, where their plants are that they planted. And that promotes food sovereignty, them feeling like they have control over what they grow and, in essence, what they eat and what they can share with their families.
This is like the Jedi Academy kind of. That's really cool. That's a really good connection between them growing their food from the ground all the way to the table. I bet that is an exciting experience for a child.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something like soil to soul.
Yeah.
And I just love the way that sounded, because eating food fresh from the earth, it does something not just for the mind and body, but for the soul. It's a very wonderful feeling. And I see that when their little faces light up, whether they're tasting a radish or looking at the vines of a sweet potato or smelling lemongrass for the first time. It just does something for them. So very great space for all of that, learning and sharing and empowerment.
We are at the Salvation Army Kroc Center in Biloxi, Mississippi with Umi Mills, co-director of the Mississippi Farm to School Network. Next time you're in the area, stop by and see what's going on at the community garden here at the Kroc Center in Biloxi. This is Mississippi for a Green New Deal. My name is Artis Romero, and you stay close. Kroc Center in Biloxi, Mississippi with Umi Mills, co-director of the Mississippi Farm to School Network. Next time you're in the area, stop by and see what's going on at the community garden here at the Kroc Center in Biloxi. This is Mississippi for a Green New Deal. My name is Artis Romero, and you stay close.
The goal of this show is to bring you the truth. Honest conversations amongst Mississippians about things we thought we knew. There are certain segments of what we do that might make you question best practices about water, energy, climate, housing, and food. From the Delta to the coast and all parts in between, Mississippi is more than just hard times and poverty, misplaced potential, an unfinished masterpiece, a canvas begging for more, and we can paint this new Mississippi. Growth is always uncomfortable. This is going to get loud. Mississippi has always managed to quietly sink to the bottom, but things are different now. This is Mississippi for a Green New Deal. For a Green New Deal.
On Time Mobile Tire Shop. Roadside Assistance Services. Mounting and Balancing. Fuel Delivery. Emergency Mobile Tire Shop. I-10 Mounting and Balancing Tires. On the highway service. Can fix your flat tire on the road. We service customers' home location. Battery jumpstart, vehicle lockouts, flat tire repair. Call 228-235-7342 or Google On Time Mobile Tire Shop. Mobile Tire Shop.
This is my passion, and the most creative expression that we can pull together. A format to separate facts from feelings so the information flows a little bit better. I've been groomed by the great ones. I do more than just make it rhyme. I make it make sense on a level so there's no doubt in your mind that you heard the truth the first time. That's why I'm able to step out with no fear and know that I can deliver. So less talking unless it's poetry. Don't move unless there's purpose behind it. This is a mental picture developing in front of you, and there's good intentions behind it. My name is Artis Romero, and this is Cosmic Poetry Radio.
Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in.
Broadcasting live from Worldwide Access Studios. Welcome back to Cosmic Poetry Radio. My name is Artis Romero, and tonight's show is brought to you by Mississippi Rising Coalition. Check them out at msrising.com and also arminarmforclimate.org. Got a big announcement. December 10th, all right? December 10th, a statewide action in Mississippi. Resistance against predatory practices of our neighbor, Mississippi Power, raising our rates, poisoning our community in the water, in the air. We see the effects of lithium in everyday citizens in South Mississippi, so it's not a secret anymore. On December 10th, we're asking you to join us in solidarity and speak up and speak out in the best way that people from Mississippi know how. And that is with music and food and with the good energy that comes along with being a Mississippian, the hospitality state. So December 10th, a statewide action in conjunction with armandarmforclimate.org. It's statewide, so be on the lookout for us in Kemper County, Harrison County, Jackson County, George County. It's statewide. You stay close. This is Cosmic Poetry Radio, broadcasting live from Worldwide Access Studios.
Ooh wee, ooh wee. I'm excited because Arm and Arm is in the building, y'all. Salida is in the building, y'all.
We ain't going away. This power is Southern people, not Southern companies.
Janice is in the building, y'all.
Climate justice is reproductive justice, and that a lot of the effects of climate change affect pregnant people the most, lower birth rates.
Michael Hansen is in the building, y'all.
We're here in Alabama fighting back on Alabama Power's greed and corruption.
I'm telling y'all, it's about to be on and popping. I can hardly contain myself. Ooh wee, ooh wee. We getting ready to get into some real good trouble.
Doing a rally and march. Empower the people because the power of the people owns stuff. Say what?
What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now.
We got folks grabbing the food, passing out the food, mutual aid. Our communities are in need. We can't do this work and not care about them as well.
I'm here because I feel that this time is crucial. Even pre-pandemic, we had systemic and oppressive issues within our communities and practices by corporate oppressors and juggernauts that continue to shut us down and deflate us.
I am here because the energy companies, whether it be oil, electricity, gas, whatever kind of energy they're selling us right now, they're doing it the wrong way, ripping people off, and the businesses are very predatory.
I just want to share some concerns that I have about the Southern Company and what's going on with them. I think that utilities, electricity is necessary in order to carry on with your everyday lives. And the Southern Company is taking advantage of us by charging us these enormous prices.
They don't give a rat ass about us. Like Alabama Power don't give a rat ass about the people that live here. So you can't be in historic black neighborhoods and violate black people in historic black neighborhoods.
Since the pandemic, it's just gotten worse.
There's no reason why somebody who supplies something that should be free to everybody should have that much control over your household budget. Doesn't make any sense.
I live in Mississippi, the poorest state in the United States, and Southern Company is deliberately killing Mississippians. Pollution, with corrupt practices, with manipulation, with lies, and they're doing it deliberately so that a few people can get rich. It's immoral, it's unjust, and it's my obligation as a human being to stand up against that.
So when I'm called, I'll show up.
The abuses and injustices have gotten worse and more obvious.
I wish we had an alternative, but since we don't have an alternative right now, I wish Southern Company, Mississippi Power, would use some common sense.
I'm here to make sure that on their behalf, on those people who can't be here, who can't talk for themselves, to just share that, you know, enough is enough.
We have people power, and it's time to work as a collective and fight back and take what is ours.
We want you to listen to us and take into account those people who are having problems, and maybe that way you can go to the board and to the shareholders and let them know that you guys need to do more.
We've tried by all other means, and so now it's time to take action.
I dare you to go to armandarmforclimate.org and check us out, man. I'm telling you, armandarmforclimate.org. Go ahead, get ready to sign up, do what you got to do, because we need you in the place.
It's time for power for Southern people.
Not Southern Company.
You gotta build people power across the South. I'm inspired. I'm inspired by my peers who are out here doing the hard work to make sure that we have a livable future.
The goal of this show is to bring you the truth. Honest conversations amongst Mississippians about things we thought we knew. There are certain segments of what we do that might make you question best practices about water, energy, climate, housing, and food. From the Delta to the coast and all parts in between, Mississippi is more than just hard times and poverty, misplaced potential, an unfinished masterpiece, a canvas begging for more, and we can paint this new Mississippi. Growth is always uncomfortable. This is going to get loud. Mississippi has always managed to quietly sink to the bottom, but things are different now. This is Mississippi for a Green New Deal. Mississippi has always managed to quietly sink to the bottom, but things are different now. This is Mississippi for a Green New Deal.
On Time Mobile Tire Shop Roadside Assistance Services Semi-Truck Jumpstart. Semi-Truck Jumpstart. Semi-Truck Diesel Fuel Delivery. Box Truck Diesel Fuel Delivery. Semi-Truck Vehicle Lockouts. Glad Hand Seal Replacement. Red and Blue Air Line Replacement. Green Electrical Line Replacement. Semi-Truck and Trailer Light Testing. And Electric Brake Testing. Semi-Truck Air Tank Water Draining. And Air Tank PSI Pressure Build-Up. On Time Mobile Tire Shop Roadside Assistance Services. Call 228-235-7342. On Time Mobile Tire Shop Roadside Assistance Services. Call 228-235-7342.
This is my passion, and the most creative expression that we can pull together. A format to separate facts from feelings so the information flows a little bit better. I've been groomed by the great ones. I do more than just make it rhyme. I make it make sense on a level so there's no doubt in your mind that you heard the truth the first time. That's why I'm able to step out with no fear and know that I can deliver. So less talking unless it's poetry. Don't move unless there's purpose behind it. This is a mental picture developing in front of you, and there's good intentions behind it. My name is Artist Romero, and this is Cosmic Poetry Radio.
Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide. We worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide. We worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Just tune in.
You're inside Cosmic Poetry Radio. My name is Artist Romero, holding it down for the home team. We're broadcasting live from Worldwide Access Studios. When I say live, I mean live. No safety nets. We're going to see what these helmets will do, all right? Getting you ready for December 10th. Big announcement, December 10th, an action, statewide action. Power for Southern people, not Southern company. The Mississippi Energy Festival. Power for Southern people, not Southern company. Mississippi Energy Festival with arminarmforclimate.org. Right now would be a good time to go to arminarmforclimate.org and check out what's going on, see what they're all about. Find out some information that you can use about the water and the energy and the soil and the air in your community, and find out who's the culprit. There's some things that's gonna really blow your mind. You might want to borrow one of these helmets. My name is Artist Romero. Up next, we have Colette Pichon Battle with Taproot Earth. You stay close. It's Cosmic Poetry Radio.
My name is Colette Pichon Battle. I'm the Executive Director of the Gulf Coast Center for Law Policy. We work in the Gulf South states, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, with the communities on the front lines of climate change. We are in Glasgow, Scotland. It is the 26th Conference of Parties, COP26. It's where global leaders come together to acknowledge and address the global climate crisis. The climate movement wants to look past the justice issues of our environment. They want to look past the impact on Black communities and fence line communities. I'm very aware that what we're seeing in the aftermath of disaster, when we see heightened murder rates, when we see heightened homelessness, when we see heightened domestic violence, when we see these social breakdowns, it's not about individual choice. What is happening is a traumatic impact that is not being acknowledged. The seas are rising on us, and so are we. We're gonna rise like the seas, we're gonna move like the storm. And so that slogan, 100,000 people chanted a slogan from the Gulf South today. The moment that catalyzed my work into this climate movement, one was Hurricane Katrina in 2005. You could see how the United States approaches recovery and how it leaves out Black folks, rural folks, poor folks, and how it's not designed for us. On a daily basis, I get to be inspired by the things that have survived for a very long time. So that's the work. It's not very glamorous, but it's really powerful. You can't see it, but you can feel it. And our role has really been to get people to feel their power and to use it.
Once you take your mind someplace, you can't take it back. And every time I hear that sister speak, it reminds me of just that. That was Colette Pichon Battle with taproot.earth. Please go to taproot.earth and check out their information. It's mind-blowing. You're inside Cosmic Poetry Radio, broadcasting live from Worldwide Access Studios tonight, brought to you by arminarmforclimate.org and also Mississippi Rising Coalition, getting you ready for December 10th, Mississippi Energy Festival. Power for Southern people, not Southern company. That is the theme. Power for Southern people, not Southern company. And we are worldwide. You don't believe me? Watch this. We're gonna swing this thing out via satellite to Aisha Jade in Pensacola, Florida, with a big surprise. You stay close. This is Cosmic Poetry Radio.
Worldwide. Worldwide. All you gotta do do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide. We worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide. We worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. 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 Big stars and worldwide success.
Somebody holler! Woo! Confunction! Toe it down in the house!
Hi, we're kicking it in Pensacola, Florida on Worldwide Access TV. This is Aisha Jade with AJP Studios, and we have the one and only Mr. Cooper here with us with Confunction.
What's up, what's up?
How are you doing today?
I just got off the stage tearing it up. I'm having a good time.
Oh, I know that's right, because I sure had me a good time. I even put my camera down so I can throw two hands up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
She was bugging,
Yeah,
y'all. She was
yes.
bugging.
I was having me a good time. I got some great pictures of you guys, too. And I told myself, I said, look, they don't do my song, we going to have a lot of questions
Did we
up
do
in
it?
here. What? Love Train? We did that. And I hear you guys have a new album coming out.
New album is out.
It's out.
It's actually a month and a half old. It's called More Than Love.
More Than
It's
Love.
here last night. They flew it in to sell it here tonight, and it is killing in the UK. It's catching on fire in the USA, and hey, here we are.
Here we are. Look, we don't expect nothing less but the best from this group right here. Okay, so you guys got to go out and cop this CD. Where are you guys going on your next tour?
Next stop is Detroit. We're going to Detroit this coming weekend, and then on to Oklahoma City, Seattle, and no break from there. Keep right on rolling.
No break. That's how they do it. Look, they've been kicking it since the old school. Still riding hard. You know what I'm saying? My mom couldn't be out here tonight, you know what I'm saying? And she texted me and let me know that she was missing some good stuff. But I got it on tape. And I'm talking about they were jamming out here with you guys tonight. And we had such a good time. You guys are an amazing band, and I am so glad I got to see you guys live.
Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for coming out. It means a lot to us when the younger people come out and support us and have a good time. We love you guys. Thank you.
And we love you too. And I just have one question for you I got to ask. How do you feel about crossing over to so many generations?
It is a blessing, and it's scary because when somebody comes up and gets your autograph and they're like 18, 25, 27, 31, they get your autograph and they know the music. My grandson, for example, he really knows our music. And I really feel good about it. We're so blessed. We thank God for it. And we never get used to it. Get used to it.
I can imagine. I can totally imagine. I thank you guys so much for this. And I'm glad you guys came out to Pensacola to support this 50th anniversary with the Pensacola Voice.
Thank you
and
so
it
much.
was my pleasure. And thank you so much for doing this video for Worldwide Access TV.
Thank you.
Back to you, T-Dub.
Hey, this is Michael Cooper of Confunction, and you're tuned into Worldwide Access TV. Ow.
Worldwide. Worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide. We worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide. We worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. 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 Big stars and worldwide success.
You're inside Cosmic Poetry Radio, broadcasting live from Worldwide Access Studios. That's live with no safety net. Want to say thank you to Aisha Jade for that piece from Pensacola. Want to say thank you to Colette Pichon Battle, to the group from Arm in Arm. Want to say thank you again to Umi Mills from the Mississippi Farm to School Network. Tonight's show is brought to you by Arm in Arm for Climate.org and also Mississippi Rising Coalition. And we're getting you ready for the December 10th action, the Mississippi Energy Festival Power for Southern People, not Southern Company. If you want to get involved, be sure to inbox us or leave a drop in the comments or something, and we will help you connect the dots. My name is Artist Romero, and long after radio has drifted off to a lost radio goes, and you don't know my name anymore, you'll bump into songs on the streets and poems that look like me. And I walk up and tap you on the shoulders that didn't used to be, and I'll be like, yeah, that was me. I want to say thank you to 2Dub, the ghost in the machine. This is Cosmic Poetry Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. This is my passion, and the most creative expression that we can pull together. A format to separate facts from feelings so the information flows a little bit better. I've been groomed by the great ones. I do more than just make it rhyme. I make it make sense on a level so there's no doubt in your mind that you heard the truth the first time. That's why I'm able to step out with no fear and know that I can deliver. So less talking unless it's poetry. Don't move unless there's purpose behind it. This is a mental picture developing in front of you, and there's good intentions behind it. My name is Artist Romero, and this is Cosmic Poetry Radio.
Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. Tune in to Worldwide Access. Worldwide, we worldwide. All you gotta do is just tune in. All you gotta do is just tune in.